Radio 1 podcast. The Scott Mills Daily.
Right, now Mcfly have just arrived in the building, right? Now, we've asked them, let's just check. Hi, boys! No, they can't hear anything. They're in the live lounge bit at the moment. So they can't hear us, but we've got a little bit of a plan. Now, do you remember last time, Laura, you totally freaked Danny from the band out? I'll remind you of how that went.
What do you think that our children would look like?
Our children?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
Oh, God. Still makes me cringe.
He's my favourite.
I know. Now, you freaked him out a lot last time. I'd like to up the game now, if we possibly can, okay?
Okay.
How far would you go if I gave you money?
What kind of a lady do you think I am?
Yeah, I think there's a name for ladies like you. Right, okay. How much if, during the interview, right, you touch his leg? During the interview when we're having a chat.
Curly whirly. I'd do it for a curly whirly.
Right, so seriously, you don't even want money?
No. Chocolate.
Okay, so chocolate for the touch of the leg. What about, would you like kiss his neck during the interview? How much?
Yeah, I'd
How
do
much?
that.
Right, if you say this now, you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be in the hundreds. Okay, so I'm 50p. I'm 50p and a curly whirly down so far. No, you won't kiss him on the neck when it actually comes to it, will you?
He's got a nice neck.
Will you?
Yeah.
Right, okay, they're not listening. They're still not listening. Okay, what about holding hands with him all the way through the interview, all the way through?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, how much you want?
£1.
Right, so £1.50.
I'd put your prices up if I was you, to be honest.
Do you want to go? Shall I practice with you and you can pay me more?
No,
Okay.
no.
I'll kiss your neck.
No,
Okay.
go away.
Right. During the interview with Mcfly, a love bite on Danny's neck. How much?
I don't really think my boyfriend would like that too much.
How much?
Okay, £5.
Right, so £6.50 and a curly whirly, and you're going to do all that in the next 10 minutes.
You've done well there,
I
Scott.
think I've done very well.
The Scott Mills Daily.
Right, Holloway's and Kelly Clarkson coming up. Bit of innuendo bingo, which quite a few people have spotted coming up from BBC One this morning. First, let's turn our attentions to BBC Radio Newcastle. Now, this is something I reckon we should do a bit more often. They had a real-life stripper in the studio the other day.
Really?
Yeah, because there's some stripping exhibition going on or something. Here it is.
We have a stripper in the studio with us, and the reason is there's a school being set up, the first stripper school opening in the UK. What sort of things do you teach? Surely there can't be much to taking your clothes off, can there?
No, there's not actually a lot to taking your clothes off, but
What does it take then? I mean,
basically it takes a lot of balls.
A lot of balls.
Cool.
Oh, he's no ordinary stripper, is he?
It's me ruled out.
Wow, some kind of freak show.
No, there's not actually a lot to taking your clothes off, but
What does it take then? I mean,
basically it takes a lot of balls.
Does he juggle and
I
strip?
have no idea. Right, now this one's from BBC Breakfast on BBC One today. Laura thinks this is one of the funniest things that she's ever heard. I don't get it. Let's see if you laugh.
And recently we've had some nice cold nights which have really brought on the colour, and we've got some superb colour in these coxes.
I don't get it.
We've got some superb colour in these coxes.
I was talking about apples, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's funny about that?
Nothing.
Anyway, it continues.
When you bite into it, you get this burst of juice and then an explosion of flavour.
OK, well, I'll look forward to tasting some a little bit later on. Andrew, thank you very much indeed.
I don't get it.
When you bite into it, you get this burst of juice and then an explosion of flavour.
BBC Radio 1 podcast.
Right, it's 5:15 and actual Mcfly here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You alright?
We're very good, how are you?
All right, I haven't seen you for a while. I think the last time was in that school that we played in Somerset quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Right, what have you been doing since then?
I know, it was when we were on the lottery with you.
Oh yeah, when you pressed the button you got really excited.
I was very nervous about that.
You were just faking it. You were just watching the balls go around. Right, so we're a bit late with this. You've got a new single which we need to we need to play
Are you gonna
now.
play it?
Yeah, because all the fans you said you play it at 4:40, so where is it? So play it. Now this is from a greatest hits which you've got coming out, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Have you done enough to have greatest hits? Or?
More than enough.
Well, we've done 3 albums.
I'm getting molested here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. It's just
Not really nice.
I can't even look that way.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to look at you if that's
Right.
all right.
I'm getting embarrassed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the only one.
Thing is, Danny, I need to explain something. You're on Laura's list. You know when you've got a partner and you say, right, if you ever met Jennifer Aniston, you're allowed. If I ever meet, Orlando Bloom, I'm allowed. Right, her boyfriend is a little bit worried because you're on her list and he doesn't like it because he thinks there might be a possibility. So would you like to reassure him at all now on national radio that is there anything he should be worried about? Right, I feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Radio 1 podcast. The Scott Mills Daily.
Right, so that was A Heart Never Lies, new from Mcfly on Radio 1. Now, you've got your greatest hits coming out on November the 5th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And that, if I'm being honest, does sound like one of those kind of classic we're splitting up kind of songs. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit more down tempo.
Oh, you've sussed this out.
Right, okay. Are you?
Yeah.
Right,
Finished.
okay.
No,
Right.
but not really.
Right, we came up with this idea earlier, right? Amazing publicity for your single. I know they normally go to number 1 anyway, but if people think this is your last single, right? Imagine, by the time you walk out of Radio 1, the world's press will be on our doorstep. We'll all be in the papers tomorrow. What do you think, Chopper?
Is that all you want to be in the papers?
No, I want them to be. I just want them to
You're
say...
back to Hell's Kitchen tonight so you can be on telly again.
Go on, just say it. Say, yeah, we're splitting up now.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Finished. All right. No, not really.
Oh!
That's just what they tell you, Harry, to get rid of you.
Cheers. Cheers, champion.
I don't need a drummer anymore. Yeah, we can do that, drums. Now,